Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the first map. At the top left of Belcher Beach, we have in the green color idrA, the player for Evil Geniuses, and his opponent at the bottom right of the map in purple is none other than the Terran player from Korea, recently joined Fnatic. It is Alive. So, Sheth, what do you think about Belcher Beach as a CVT map, especially with the Terran players having the ability to close the gap and the entrance to the main base, and therefore the nice scouting very, very early in the game?
This is one of my favorite maps for CVT. Twofold, and it's kind of complicated reasons. Like it's very easy to be like, well, look at the expansions, they're far away, so you know mutas can harass well, but like the main reasons I like it are the two paths that are so very far from each other. So once you see the Terran move out to a far tower, you can come and counter. And no matter which third base your opponent takes, you can kind of pressure the other one. Mutas in the main and your entire army going to the third is really, really strong. So I guess that's the easy way for me to explain it, and I think this map is great for ZVT. Endgame is what I always go for, and it's so hard for Terran to do anything if you just sit and turtle and prepare to counter.
And we are going to see how Alive is starting into this map, and he already starts with double barracks both 11-11. Exactly, he's going for the 11-11 play, so wow, this is going to be really difficult for idrA to hold. What, in your opinion, is the most important thing when you're facing an 11-11 build that you have to do as a Zerg player in order to be able to fend it off?
Okay, you have to know it's coming. You don't have to know if it's starting 11-11, but you have to know that it's 2 racks. Otherwise, you're going to make a lot of drones, you're not going to put up the spine right away, and you're just going to die. So if idrA can leave this drone on a tower and not necessarily need to see much, but if he can see 2 Marines when there shouldn't be 2, or 3 Marines when there shouldn't be 3, or even just why are you pulling a second SCV, those are all huge tells that if he can figure that out, he can be good and he can defend it. Because at the point where it is now...
Scouting. Sorry for interrupting you right there, but we had the scouting with the drone, and that's something we've seen on Korea quite a lot, that the drone hovers a little bit on the low ground, exactly where Alive just placed down his barracks. And idrA was removing the drone, he was going back into his main base just a second before Alive placed the barracks down in the low ground in order to shorten the distance between the second barracks and the expansion of idrA. So really unlucky for our Zerg player.
Yeah, and the SCVs were just far enough away from the Marine that he didn't see them coming. But idrA is prepared. He has a lot of drones pulled for this. However, he has gas. He's getting gas. He's 3 on gas as well. This is actually kind of a mistake against this. You want to have maybe 1 or 2 on gas, I feel.
Oh, and there are the drones now trying to take down the SCVs. The first one is already about to die, but 2 Marines join the party. 23 against 19 supply. The first 6 Zerglings are being built. The second bunker is now being thrown down by Alive, and there are still a lot of Marines left. The third bunker being built just now, and speed is being researched, but wow, this is going to be so hard for idrA. The bunker finishes! The bunker is finished in time, and now, wow, can idrA actually kill that with 3 bunkers about to finish?
In this case, like, he's getting Zergling speed. I almost think the smart thing to do is give a bunch of Zerglings.
He doesn't even GG, he leaves the game right away. idrA loses the first match, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't even put on a fight, and this is the game 1-0 for Alive. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The first game on Belcher Beach ends in favor of Alive after this very, very aggressive 11-11 barrack style of the Terran player. And idrA, Sheth, what do you think? Could he have defended against it? What could he have done better?
Well, there's a point when you get speed where you can run past the bunkers. They didn't have a complete wall. So you could have went past denied reinforcements and then just surrounded it and killed it, probably. He would have probably been behind from then, but there might have been a chance to do that. Other than that, just the main mistake of not sending enough drones to deal with it properly was basically what killed him. Who was it? Lenok does something cool where would be really effective against this. With the gas that he gets extra, he doesn't get speed at all. He just gets a Baneling nest and proceeds to make 6 Banelings. And the timing as such is good enough that he might lose the hatch, but he'll destroy the bunker, he won't lose any drones, and he'll kill out the reinforcing Marines. So you get to a situation where you should be ahead on workers, you can take that expansion, you can almost double expand because you only got the gas for the 6 banelings. And that's kind of a cool way to do it. He went for speed and did not pay off. So I mean, while there was a chance, it's a tough situation, and I understand. I just no GG, quit from there.
It's actually funny that you mentioned Lenok, because I've watched a couple of games from Lenok against MMA where exactly the situation occurred that you just described, where he went for the banelings and was able to just get back into the game. He was a bit behind, but tried to win the match anyways. idrA in this situation, he decided to leave the games right away and concentrate on the next match. The next game is going to start in just a few seconds, ladies and gentlemen. We have a live against idrA. We have Evil Geniuses against Fnatic. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with match number 2 in this best of 7 show match series.